Fine. God damn it, Nikki. Hello, everyone. We are ready for episode 99 of our ASRM campaign, and some might ask, why not 100? Well, first off, episode 100 is an hour long, and they're having like a special on it, it looks like, so I'm going to wait for that. And I've decided to break down and do Misfits on the live show, so you will. Some of you are going to be happy, some of you are going to be mad. I can't. I crumbled. I have to see the girls. And so I will be watching the Misfits after this particular episode, so you'll see both hitting the YouTube channel, and I'm just very happy. If you're wondering what this is all about and you're live, you can go down in that link, or you're on YouTube, you can go to the description. You can follow us on our adventures here on our ASRM campaign, which we have just been killing it lately. We're over halfway. We're catching up. We're doing a wonderful job, very consistent, very proud. And try and get here live and join this awesome audience here and chill with us and talk over the episode with us, because we love that when you guys participate. And if you're on YouTube, in the comments, let us know what you think. Love it. I love knowing what you guys are thinking.
Oh, beware the jumjum. Yeah.
The jumjums.
Woo! Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a cute bird.
What an adorable little...
We attract horror.
Ah, it hurts so bad! Holy shit! Whoosh. Clips Greg on the way past through the swarm. Takes out the bird.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
maybe
birds.
Physically, but this taking a mental toll.
They're not going to take him seriously, taking this damage. They're not going to take these birds seriously, and I'm calling it right now. I think Greg is going to have a very hard time with these little pesky birds. I think this could be the end of Greg right here. These little birds, what a way to go. I'm thinking these
that is all that they can do, and they are not retreating because they're not individually wounded.
Like a pack of piranha.
Each one in the swarm is still like...
Right, so we've taken out half of...
You've taken out lots of the swarm.
Right.
Yeah, but it's still swarm.
And then what's it?
What's it? He does what he knoes what to do. He jumps at them and tries to bite them.
Yes.
19 plus 3, 20...
Questioning, with your fine familiar with him, do you have to give him the command to attack them?
Yeah, Ben, what are the rules of D&D?
You're the D&D guy.
Yeah, I don't have enough to remember. I'm going to say that he just attacks them, and then I'm going to look this up afterwards. All right, roll an attack. You got your...
By the way, I literally just rolled for wild magic from way over there,
right,
and it was not a 1.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because I have to summon him, but he is his own creature, right?
I'm going to say he gets to attack, and I'll look it up afterwards.
Oh, yeah, because if I have to direct him, then I can't.
Then you can't because you're charmed. That's what I was thinking. It's okay.
He's a chaotic demon.
He's chaotic. He's doing his own chaotic thing.
Yeah.
So you hit.
Yeah, 19.
What's the damage?
His damage is what now?
Down there somewhere.
Cause
1d4 plus 3.
1d4 plus 3.
And then poison on top of that, I think.
4.
Oh, nice. So 7 halved to 4 points.
And target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
They succeed. Do they take half?
Putting them in saving throws maybe period. It just said no. So they either succeed or they take 4 points.
You kill. He jumps up. Claws go through 2 of them individually, and then just tears them apart, just leaving half of a jumjum bird on either side that just falls in after him. He hits the ground covered in their blood.
I'm very conflicted about that. So I'm like, oh, what's it, you beautiful bastard? But no, my birds,
my cute birdies,
my bird friends.
You're up.
Okay,
so kick that guy
Greg
out.
is just
Death digit,
out there
kick this
alone except for
spammer
what's
out.
it. In this field, just getting pummeled and like lacerations, blood in his eyes, and he's just like...
Hold on. We got a spammer in here.
Warning, incoming salad vibes.
Kick him out. Kick the spammer out. Salad vibes alert. Thank you. Oh my God, thank you.
Yes, sir! You're not gonna hit me!
We're getting too popular these days. Getting too popular. Daft Digit, way to go. Super mod Daft Digit. Thank you.
It's a horrible situation. Teammate has just caused more damage to him.
Sorry.
Yeah, and with still blood in my eyes, I look down at my flamethrower, and I just drop it to the ground, and I just drop to my knees, and these birds are still like, and I just go like, like platoon style. Like,
let it be over.
God, Platoon is such a good movie.
Little birds going.
Can't fight it. Can't fight it. I'm losing. The will to live.
Right in life.
So, Pat, your flavour here is going to completely bypass your turn.
yeah. This is the character.
This is the
character
yeah,
turn.
this is like I usually reward things that happen in characters like this.
This is a big. I just see the violence around me. I see like teammates causing more
kind of
violence.
Like music
I couldn't remember the name of the song, but yeah. Yearning.
Yeah.
We'll crank Yearning with Matt.
Classic,
We might have to pay copyright for that. Yeah, he's just in the middle of the
it becomes desaturated.
Yeah. And he's
It's said too expensive. I hope Twitch does not blank that out. I really do hope Twitch does not blank that out. I'll have to edit this entire sequence out, which would be a shame.
Nipping, scratching,
and
cutting.
that is Greg's turn.
Small chunks taken out of your earlobe now.
Man, Greg is going through
You could have ended the battle just then by just having to go, but fine.
If he dies to these birds,
Greg's made a
Role-playing
character
game. It's a
decision.
role-playing game. He's playing the role.
He's an actor.
I'm an actor.
You if you already had it, I believe, but you get inspiration for doing that. Bob, you're up.
Lots of useless inspiration being given out.
Yeah, no, inspiration's been given out left, right, and centre, but we already have
We're
it.
already inspired. I mean, there's nothing I can do, really, is there?
Maybe yell out some words of support to Greg. It looks like he really needs it right now.
Yeah. I mean, is sleep harm?
Let me see.
It's not a bad idea.
Adorable. Any creature that enters a space within 10 feet of the jumjum bird or starts its turn there must succeed in a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. And then the charmed effect says on here somewhere. Charmed. You cannot attack the charmer nor target it with any harmful effects.
Right.
It grants the charmer advantage on also. I'll say that
Sleep's not harmful.
I'll say that it's not a harmful effect. You can put them to sleep to be like, hey everybody, you're all my friends. Let's stop. Yeah, I'll allow it. You can target them with
this
sleep.
is an
Alright,
interesting way to go about it.
Or
I
does
like
it look
this.
like he's throwing something at them? Does it come from your eyes, your hands?
Wasn't it like a
Your
powder?
butthole.
I thought it
I think the first time it did it was like a powder, like a sleep powder,
it's like a powder. Sleep!
like the Sandman.
But it's like magic powder. It's not an actual powder, but it's like sleep!
It's like the Sandman.
You're 60 feet away and it just falls at your feet. Like,
30 feet away, I go, and it just gets blown away.
Pretty windy.
Some little rabbits just fall through.
Fox just comes in, fucks that rabbit up. All right, so roll the 5d8. So 5 of these numbers.
so no longer.
Actually, you don't need to. They've got 4 hit points left.
I hope it's somewhat successful.
You can't roll less than a 5. Even you can't roll less than a 5
Just
on,
watch me.
on 5d8. The remaining jumjum birds hitting the ground.
And Greg's just
I
like,
will wake up within a
man.
minute, so
And
you can just...
I run
you.
over and go, oh, that's nice of you. You put them to sleep, and then I stamp on them.
Wait a second, Maddie. You're saying Isaac is Alan's backup character. Oh no. Is he going to die to these birds? Oh, is he going to die now? Oh, Maddie. Is Greg going to die? Oh my God. Is Isaac on? Oh my God.
Step
Outrageous, Maddie.
And as soon as they're all
In
dead,
front
the
of Bob.
shamans...
We go, oh, actually, I don't care.
I'm still just on my knees, even with my friends
Outrageous.
around me now, just like looking down at the grass. So.
And I'm just standing in front of you going, stamp on the birds, stamp on the birds.
And Watsit's just ripping them apart.
Yeah.
And there's I do register what's it, just ripping them apart, and it adds to my just the chaos that we are.
And I just come up and I go,
What was that thing? What is it?
you're right.
I believe that was the jumjum bird. We got told about
really.
it by a unicorn, and the unicorn said, watch out because it's dangerous.
They certainly are, yes.
Yeah.
You'll get used to this kind of shit. It's fun.
The reason
Oh
you didn't
my
want to
God.
crit from them, by the way, is if they blah blah blah. If the attack is a critical, the creature suffers the usual damage from them.
Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
And say that again.
If the attack is a critical, the creature suffers the usual damage and loses an extremity, finger, toe, eye, ear, nose, or similar.
Oh, geez. Is that like
So
a
they would've-
permanent thing?
Yep, they would have snipped your fingers off until you got regenerative abilities.
That could have gone really badly for Greg. He could have lost
That's
an
just
eye.
from one jumjum bird. From a swarm, that you lose 1d4 extremities.
Oh my
So
God.
he could have bitten. They
Take
could have
a few
bitten off 4
fingers off.
fingers, an eye, an ear, a nose, and a.
these aren't cute at all. Last episode, you were telling me how cute these birds. What was that bird? Pacucus. Daft did the thumbnail for that. Put an old pacucu on that thumbnail, by the way. And let me tell you what. That thumbnail, that bird, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. I thought twice making that the thumbnail because that bird's so ugly, crazy feet. Some of the girls were in here were telling me they wanted to have it as a pet, and I'm thinking to myself, you girls are crazy. Don't tell Christy this, because Christy's going to want a pacucu. You got to be pacucu to want that. Okay, that was a dad joke. I'm sorry.
Finger, something like that.
Imagine how dark. Like, Greg's already in a bad spot. Imagine if he'd lost his fucking nose.
Voldemort nose and his little finger, and he's just like...
While dancing about on the dead bodies of the little jumjum birds, I realized that I've been itchy feet this entire time. And I turned to all of the players and go, none of you are clerics by any chance, are you?
No, I mean, we're sort of clerics of life in a sense.
Shut up, I don't care. Shut up.
That doesn't even make any sense.
No, okay. Let's keep going then.
Clerics of life, I suppose. I love it.
I'm so sorry. Sorry for trying to bring levity.
We are doctors of the human condition.
I'm just so irritated right now. That just really got to me.
A surgeon, yes, a surgeon of the human mind and all its inspirations, absolutely. That's not what we need!
I literally need a surgeon to sew up Greg's wound.
You know, Lawrence, it would be a mighty shame if Greg over there wasn't able to perform for your show.
It wouldn't.
Oh, quiet, Kenneth. Go on.
Well, if one of you was a cleric or had any healing abilities, maybe you could heal him for free?
Oh, yes, we're all healers.
Really? Well,
yes.
Great, heal him!
Yes, there's nothing heals the soul quite like a good story.
Oh,
a tale
like Alan Watts.
spun in just such a way as to, like a doctor of life almost, we're the surgeons of the human condition, and we can heal. There's nothing quite...
That's not what I meant! You know that's not what I meant! Oh, I hate
funny.
actors!
It's a Baradune move.
Combat presence, darling, that actually hit me. I know you weren't meaning to.
I was meaning to. I was definitely meaning to.
I can stitch together a good tale for you.
This is our D&D stream, Floods.
Hold me back.
Man, actors suck. Oh man, can you take from this that I've been through drama school?
We all have, man.
Yes. Take it out on these damn theatres, these thespians. So you get in the back of the truck with the thespians once again.
I'm just sitting there bleeding.
Poppy's just left there as a flamethrower.
No, I picked Poppy up and disassemble and like put her away.
Hey Greg, maybe heal yourself.
Hey Greg, you can heal yourself, man.
I just don't register either.
Well, get Poppy to do it, maybe.
Hey Greg, you right, mate?
Don't talk to me right now.
Right. Greg just sitting on the edge of the...
No, I think Greg needs some space. Let's get
Greg is actually stand.
You see everything? It was so freaking cool. You smash him into a smithereens. And you use a bow and arrow, and you was just there like that. What was you even doing? He was crying.
Ultra-violence.
Shut up.
What's the little Greg? What's the little Greg?
Oh my God, but we were so awesome. I saw a fireball at them. Did you see one of the performances those eyes picked out? Yeah. What is this? What are they? It's like kill him.
When I was stomping on the cute little birds before, his vibe was really bumming me out.
I just look at my hand, just covered in blood still, and just.
And I just
I start trying to wash them off, but the blood won't come off my hands.
I just come up there. Hey Greg, jerky. I've got some jerky. Would that cheer you up?
No. You're all right, bud. You're all right. The other Lawrence F, puts his hand around you. He's next to you on the cat with the reins.
Those
He's
birds,
a
man.
big
Those
guy.
birds.
You're all right, Paul. You went through a lot, but we'll get through it. It's all part of the condition of being an actor. Yeah, you can draw on it for future roles.
Oh yeah.
I definitely don't take any comfort from what he's saying.
Don't worry, this trauma will always be with you.
And you can dig it up to act. Yeah.
Dig it up for later. So you travel. You get the next morning, so you can heal your wounds after your next long rest. The next morning, you are setting off up the mountain.
Heal our
Also means you've lost your bonus energy.
Heal your physical wounds, anyway. I think you can just hit one of these.
Those birds might have been the most horrifying battle yet.
And it'll do it for you.
Long rest.
It'll recover all of the things.
Well, long rest doesn't get rid of the temporary hit points.
It's really annoying that it doesn't. You need to damage yourself and then heal yourself.
5th edition character sheet. You need to fix that.
Yeah, this needs. I was thinking they would have some updates by this point.
You know, since we talked about them last time, they should have been watching. And
come on, pay attention.
It's a great app, but just needs a little bit more work.
As you are heading up the mountains, the journey is a tricky one.
Actually, can I just take a moment?
Yes. Fucking hell, yeah.
I want no. You think? I just want to.
I think it's exactly what I think.
I want to give you a little speech.
Oh,
just
here
take
we
a
go.
moment
Here we go.
to talk about.
I sharpen a blade. Yeah.
Talk about family. Family and how important it is, and we are like a family.
We are like
aren't
a family.
We're like
I'm not here.
We're like a family.
Am I going to
You can hear him. You're sure you can hear him.
Greg, you can hear me. I know you can hear me. We're like a family. And what's important about family? Not betraying one another. Okay? So my grandfather's hammer is rightfully mine. Okay? And it's rightfully mine. My brother tried to give me. So
this is still going on at episode 100. You guys were not lying back in, I think, episode 40 or somewhere around there that this was still going to be a bit. I can't believe 60 episodes later, this is still a bit. This is insanity.
7 hit points?
And that is why
7
this
hit points.
hammer is rightfully mine.
You each get 7 hit points, and the one of the actors, Elizabeth, she comes over and says, "Yes, I see what you mean."
Yeah, right.
Sorry, what was that?
Well, she.
Oh wow, cool.
Yeah, they were talking about how wonderful your story was. Yes.
We'll officially be halfway there.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. How many people go and see your play night after night
still
after night
going
multiple
on?
times?
There are a couple of super fans, but
most people wouldn't do that, would they?
Most people just
they
see
don't
the
want
play
a story
once.
again.
Fresh stories.
You see fresh stories, fresh actors, fresh performances.
I subtract the hit points.
It's too late.
It's too late. Feeling inspired.
It's too late. I'm at the front, still super gutted. And I'm still a little inspired, and I'm gutted.
You become inspired, but it makes you feel worse.
Inspired in spite.
Yeah.
Inciting thieves.
Oh, God. All right. Anyway, as you were. Sorry.
So, you are heading up the mountains. It's a tricky journey.
Excuse me for trying to inspire everyone.
So there's going to be a skill challenge. Each of you is going to tell me one problem that you face on this treacherous journey up through the mountains, and then you can roll a skill check to see if you overcome it. Examples, you might encounter monsters like griffins and manticores and peritons, chimeras, that sort of stuff. You might encounter terrain problems like landslides and broken paths. Weather problems, rainstorms, fog, lightning, that sort of stuff, or logistical problems like the cat's lost a wheel.
Each of us individually.
Each of you individually is going to tell me.
Mine would have to be sexual relations with one of the actors. Can I roll for that? Is that a thing?
At some point during this long journey up the mountain,
I see a griffin, and
That's actually a really smooth sail, I think. Right?
Yeah, yeah, it's actually fun. I see a griffin, and I'm like, oh shit, that could spell disaster.
Absolutely, it's a skill. It's a skill.
I dimension door closer to it, and then I charm monster.
I've talked about my favorite
turns
fear.
towards you, and you realise you've got a griffin for an hour.
I get it to protect
No
the caravan.
silence.
And then it flies over the top of you for an hour. Awesome.
And then at 55 minutes, I make it fly away.
You make it fly away. Dash away.
Yeah. Fly into a volcano.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a skill challenge of Arcana. You're using your arcane abilities, so make an Arcana check.
It really annoys me that my
I still think one of these actors is going to be like a bad guy. I still think like they're amidst like maybe a troupe of actors that are going to backstab them, or something bad is going to happen with these actors. That's still my fear.
Arcana is
not my favorite.
You can make it a charisma-based Arcana check, because charisma is your spellcasting modifier. So your charisma is a +3 usually.
Charisma is +7 or modifier.
Yeah,
+4.
+4. So you get 4
Not
plus,
the
and you're not
Viva
proficient in
actors.
Arcana, or you are?
No.
No, so just a +4 to this.
Oh wait, actually, no.
It's not weird.
Unless it's the Misfits,
12
and that
16. All right, 16 is
which we will be watching later.
Enough. 16 is what you needed.
I didn't
So that
say
is one
Christy.
success.
I didn't say that.
So you
I'm
travel
just
a little
teasing
further
Christy.
up into the mountains now. You can see that the autumn forest is gradually given away to harsh mountains. The towering trees have swapped for towering peaks. and the crunching leaves for crunching gravel. Who's next? What other things do you face?
We come across a really steep, muddy bit, and the caravan can't get up it.
And the horses are having trouble.
Right, I'm going to push this.
All right, make an athletics check for me.
4.
You roll back down the mountain and you're back.
You could burn a rage.
Athletics, it's +7. Is that right?
Yeah, so that's an 11. 11's not quite enough, but you could burn a rage and I'll just give yourself advantage on athletics checks.
I'll burn a rage. Yep. Also advantage on it.
Yep. So you got that or this.
One more, yeah. 18.
Hey, that's good.
It starts to slip.
It slips and you're slipping down with it. And you go into a rage. And you push, and you get this cat.
You're welcome. I'm just telling my son that I cooked some taco stuff for him earlier on. So I was muting that. He's hungry. I heard him walking upstairs, and I was like, hey, I'm an awesome dad. I made taco stuff. It's in the fridge. And just wanted to share that with everybody. You know? I'm so hungry as well, Daft. I am really hungry right now.
Up and over the next muddy bank and onwards on the journey. That's 2 successes.
Thanks for getting out and helping, guys.
I was literally
so cool.
sitting all the time watching. I don't want to get mud on my robes.
Kicking legs between your 2 hands on the back of the cat.
Sorry, Bodger, I don't want to get mud on my robes.
You're going to help,
No, fuck you.
Right. Well, I did it anyway.
Great.
As I pet my griffin.
I'm battling the demons of my mind.
It is a pretty tricky journey.
Yeah. I'm fighting the monsters of the past.
All right. So the thing you're trying to overcome is just the general depression.
Not being a downer.
Just being real down.
Yeah, not being a real down and dragging me down.
So this is going to be some kind of a charisma check to see if you can just not exude that onto everyone.
I think at this point.
So this is like a
there's a moment where you're like, should I just
I'm just a willpower thing.
Yeah, should I just get off this carriage and...
Yeah, I know what you eat midlife because you share with us like during fan feedback. I know some of the amazing dishes that you've had. You've got a great palate, dude. I've seen some of the dishes you've shared with us. Woo, man, midlife knows what's up.
Walk away.
I feel like this is like a willpower thing of your own device.
Yeah.
So this is going to be wisdom
from us.
A wisdom
it's
check.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Not good.
Great slides more.
That is one failure. You are really not enjoying being here.
Yeah.
That's 2 successes, 1 failure.
Right, and I think
you need 3 successes, by the way.
So
this needs to be a success.
It's kind of dark, and we come to a pass, and it splits into 2, and we can't tell what's going on. So I go, all right, I'll have a look, and I go, whoa, fly up high, so I can get a good vantage point. And I see one leads to a dead end, and the other one's.
Awesome. This looks like a perception check to me because you're doing perception on the paths.
9 plus.
You better have a +7 perception.
Perception 5.
There's something you can.
That is they're going to be a failure unless you want to bet luck.
I could chuck a bend luck on you.
Or inspiration.
It's going to be.
Oh, yeah, I've got inspiration.
Oh, you can re-roll with inspiration.
Yeah. What do you want to do that? Or?
Yeah, I'll just do that.
All right.
Maybe not
chuck a bend.
Don't roll it.
Ben, don't roll. Yeah, Ben, let Adam roll for you.
12 plus 5.
Oh,
17.
wow.
That is enough.
That's
that is
unusual
3
for
successes.
Ben.
Otherwise, Kettle's team was going to back us up, right?
For sure.
I don't know what this is all about. What is the point of this?
Let's see if we get on the mountain.
Alright,
I see a griffin off in the distance.
I like Rowan's like, what is the point of all this?
It's about to attack us, but I used Charm Monster on it. And now it's our friend, and it helps us. It protects us on the road for a wee while.
Okay, they can't get stuck, and because I'm super strong, because I'm a barbarian, I push it.
This is like a wicked version of Oregon Trail. The OGs know what Oregon Trail is. How many of you know what Oregon Trail is watching right now? I'm kind of curious. Put a 1 on YouTube down in the comment section if you know what Oregon Trail is. This is gonna date me. How about a 1 in chat? You guys remember Oregon Trail, man? You're an OG like myself if you remember Oregon Trail. Let's go does. Daft goes. Whew, good. Okay. All right. There we go. Paula does. Okay. Cheese does. Whew, oh my goodness. Thank God. Thank God. You died of dysentery midlife? That's good, dude. That's good, dude.
Until we're up and we're not stuck anymore because Bodger's the man. So what I do is I fly up into the sky using my bat bob wings and I do a scouting mission. Because there's a fork in the road, we don't know which way to go. Is it left? Is it right? Is it left? Is it right? It's right.
I battle my inner demons. Oh, 3.
Oh my God, I loved Carmen Sandiego. I love Carmen Sandiego.
Ow.
So so basically, if you'd have failed, there would have been consequences. But you make it to the top of the mountains by the end of the night. It is getting dark. You are so high up this mountain that you are actually above the tree line. The dark canopy of the forest is now sort of replaced by dark storm clouds. Everything around Yon and the mountain range is very gloomy and kind of depressing. It's not helping.
Yeah.
It's not helping. It's very dreary
I
and
stand
grey.
on the edge of like a cliff face, kind of looking out over the forest. I go, Greg, come here, and I'm smoking a cigarette. And
we're all smoking cigarettes. You guys are all like full-on smokers.
We're smokers now.
I accept
Smoking is not cool.
I reluctantly accept. And I'm smoking mine as you put yours in your mouth. It's actually a minor illusion.
Unless you're from the 90s. It's a minor illusion.
And I nod.
They're all heavy smokers
and then
now.
I walk back.
And then I walk
So you're just f***ing with him?
and then I walk up to him, you're having your moment, I'm like, hey Greg, you right mate? And then we're standing there for a bit.
I'm not in the mood.
You're not, no. Yeah.
Not in the mood.
Look, I want to tell you a quick story. Look.
You sure?
I want to show you something.
I don't remember
Can I
square
show you
one, Maddie. I don't know. I don't
Is it
remember
the
that.
hammer? Okay, sure.
Did I show you that? Have you seen that? Have I shown you that?
And I just nod again to myself.
We're such bad friends.
And then I just go back to the cliff face and
Matt? No, I'm looking it up now. I don't even remember.
And I just
Real dark.
And then I just walk on him up to him and I go, all right. Snap out of it, mate. You're depressing.
Oh my God! Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Maddie. I'm looking it up because I remember that dude.
Oh, better.
The weirdest looking dude. I remember that.
And I just turn and walk.
I watched that in school.
Actually, we need to get a little redemption arc.
This is a comedy show, guys.
There's no hint of amusement or comedy for the audience. I just
Greg
the way to get
clambers
a good
back up onto
redemption arc is
the.
to
and
get
then I turn and
to your
leave.
lowest low.
Greg climbs back up onto the front of the cart. You're
And
sort
he's
of
really not.
finished.
And then I huddle my little
rest.
blanket and I'm
I thought Greg would find the exploding trick funny.
Now we huddle together and like, guys, I tried to do my thing just to kind of like cheer him up, you know, like.
I got the exploding cigarette.
Normally works. And I saw you do that hilarious slap.
Yeah, it was going to be. I thought it was really funny.
I think he's genuinely.
He's not good.
He needs a bit of our support.
A bit of TLC.
Bit of TLC, guys. Let's just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I go, hey, Watson, go do a funny dance for him. And Watson, what's up doing? Like, hello, my baby, hello.
I'm not amused.
And I go,
And I roll over and I face the cart.
and Watson is heartbroken.
All right, you.
And he starts getting really angry.
maybe like
He's like, Watson, come here. No, look, it's not eternal. I thought it was great. I know you've been working really hard. I know you really wanted to impress Greg because you love him so much, but it's not you, it's him, all right? It's all right.
Is it because I messed up the steps?
No, look, I did notice that, and we will be working on that later. No. It goes left, right, left. All right. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. We had this perfect at home. We had it perfect. Okay. And 3 and 4 and dance. No, don't even bother. Stop. We're calling it stop. We're calling it. We will practice more at home. You are such a disappointment.
I reckon once you practice hard enough, you should go to Lawrence and maybe be like, there could be a part for you in the show.
It's the timing. It's great.
I know. Look, we want to.
Different sizes.
I know, mate. I know. You f***ed it up. We'll be working on that. We will be working.
But
Extra rehearsals
imagine that as the halftime show between
Is this
the
what you
acts.
do while you don't sleep?
Dance!
He's one of those like moms that
pageant moms. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Do his lashes and stuff, but a wig
Do
on
you
him.
remember that show?
Swivel.
Do you guys remember that show, Dance Moms? I thought it was so horrible what those moms did to those poor girls. Girls were like, there was one, the rival dance club was actually in Ohio where I live. I think about a half an hour to an hour away from me. It was called The Bad Apples or something. Oh my God, my daughter used to love that show. She was little and she used to love Dance Moms. And oh my God, I had to watch Dance Moms with my daughter because it was just my kids and I. You know, my wife had passed away. I was a single dad with the kids, and so like I sat and watched what they watched, and my daughter absolutely had to watch Dance Moms. She had this Dance Moms phase, dude. And I used to sit there and I used to think like how horrible it was, like that these mothers would go completely ham on their daughters for not dancing correctly. It was ridiculous. It was like way over the top. Way over the top.
Damn it!
Sachet! No, that's not a sachet!
Yeah.
Sachet, damn it!
You'll never impress the judges if you look like that.
Isn't that woman in jail?
That's just a wiggle! I didn't say wiggle, I said sachet!
Pathetic.
As you trundle up into the cat back outside of this huge stone theatre built into the peak of this mountain, you see a stables and a covered area for the cat to pull up at. And standing just outside the door is a life-size marionette puppet dressed like a doorman.
Sorry. Wait,
where?
You are at top of the mountain now, top of the peak.
Yeah.
You've seen a large stone theatre.
You've
approached the stone theatre.
Before we
This is
can we
Enderlin's abode.
rewind time just a tiny bit, and before we see it. Like
looming.
Obviously as we're looming
The
in the
theatre
mountain,
is looming.
And I realize that hey, as your security, we should probably blend in a little bit. Could you just give us some like guard?
Oh, darling, makeover.
Yeah. Can we have a
darling, makeover.
Lawrence, pull up. Pulls the track up. Get in. You go around and check in the second cat for the first time. And you see that
on different things.
in the back of this second cat is Billy the Shakespeare, still just sitting there shaking his spear.
Does your arm hurt?
No. It helps inspiration for writing.
I imagine he's shaking the spear like a crazy man, and then just goes.
And then he stops, gets a cool out.
Yeah.
Writes a beautiful prose.
Yeah.
Picks up his spear again. He's sitting in the back amid like set pieces and boxes of costumes and things. You all stand at the back and you're putting on costumes.
I'm too sexy for your bird. Too sexy for your bird.
And that's all happening. Greg's over here, and you hear the muffled.
So tell me,
when he's just having a smoke.
Tell me what are you wearing? What's your costume?
I think we basically just want to fit in flouncily with the
Okay, so we're becoming
looking like the actors.
Yeah, okay, so we're all looking a bit.
Most certainly there has been some communication between Skabatha and Endela because we went away for 2 days and then came back and fought her.
So I just and to hide Watson, I just get him to hide in my cloak.
Okay, right now we're all looking
I doubted him for a second, but it is a word. It's Adam. I should have known.
In the green screen,
comfort dressing as somebody else.
and in the green screen, it looks like a jaunty hat or something.
Yeah, it's very minimal.
undercover.
And then back on the cat, trundle the last little distance up to the front of this large stone theatre.
Do we want to scout out the theatre before we pull up?
I mean, it's probably so big that we can just do that once we're inside. Okay. I would say.
Is it an outdoor theatre? Or
big outdoor theatre. It's like a big amphitheatre.
Open, yeah. Okay.
There are indoor parts to it, obviously, rooms and things, the foyer and everything, but the actual theatre itself is open to the air.
Goodness.
So you pull up in the outside, the cat park, and there is a life-size marionette puppet who is standing as the doorman, who sees you approach, and then...
Hello! Welcome!
He's very good at that.
Welcome to Motherhorn Theatre, home of the world's highest forms of art.
This is like the mouth of Mordor, man. We were just talking about this last weekend on the stream, and it freaked me out. This is like a reverse mouth of Mordor. I don't even know what's going on here, man. It's freaking me out.
Oh, that's I get it. Highest forms of art.
I sit it on.
May I take your bags and show you to your dressing rooms?
Wait. How do we feel about this guy?
I don't have any bags.
Are we off the cat? We're off the cat?
You've just like trundled up so you can be getting off the cat.
Darling, Darling.
Welcome.
Yes.
Yes. All of the bags are in the cart, so don't worry.
Let's get in there, baby.
Let's show you around.
He just kind of gestures inside past
I'm
himself.
constantly flicking my scarf.
Rob does creepy so good. Like, Rob has creepy down completely.
We'd love for you to show us the, and I'm constantly playing with my jaunty hat. We'd love for you to show us around the backstage area so we can get prepped for our show.
Absolutely, darling.
Very well. Right this way.
And he gestures just past him into the doorway. And as you walk past him, you see that he's kind of standing on a porch with a ceiling pad that overlooks, and his marionette strings go up into like a hole in the roof above him and just disappear into darkness. And he doesn't look like he will be able to show you anywhere because he's a marionette puppet that's stuck in this place.
Do we know? We need to tap Lawrence on the shoulder and ask, what's the play?
Yeah. I think we need to do that, and also we kind of need to get him to start leading the charge. I don't know why we're.
We should not be. We should be following.
Let's just take a back seat, guys.
Oh, Lauren, sorry that we're leading the way. You're the leader of the.
We're all an ensemble, darling. No leaders here.
Well, we can.
So excited.
I know that you've got all the information about what's going on.
Actors suck.
As he says, no leaders here. His wife Megan says, "Oh, Lawrence, you're too modest." He says, "Oh, thank you, darling." But no, we're all leaders here in our own right.
Biting his knuckle, going, "Oh, I hate these people. Oh my god."
Yeah.
Oh, this is making me rage. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So Lawrence says, "We'll start unloading the cart. We've got lots of costume boxes and things. But you go right ahead. Make sure that it's safe for us inside."
Okay, darling.
So, is it? There's no audience, nothing. Can we just have like a big old scout around?
You certainly can.
Flouncily, we're doing it. Oh, imagine if the audience was sitting here. How can he see us down on the stage?
Oh, what's behind this door?
I just need to know the space I'm going to be working in.
Just need to work on my exits and entrances.
Greg, have you been learning your lines?
Am I right?
Have you been getting ready for the part?
Yes. Yes.
You haven't?
Oh.
I'm assuming you're performing tonight.
Probably.
Who are you doing this for?
You're performing, aren't you? Tonight, isn't it replacing the...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been dwelling.
You're 3 days to prepare, you've just been too depressed.
Has anybody been rehearsing?
Can we... Ladies and gentlemen, in Verona, where we lay our
still
scene...
dramatically thinking about the birds.
It's your cue.
So much trauma.
I'll give you it again. In Verona, where we lay our scene...
You can't even function after the bird attack, man.
We'll take a wee break, and then we'll go again in a moment.
Yes, he's been a little down. He's been a little absent during the rehearsals.
I'm fully motivated, but...
We do have time. Once we get in there, there'll be a best rehearsal.
How many? Yeah, I'm sure it's too many lines.
So, as you start to poke around, here's what you...
Hamlet. Oh,
Here's what you find. You walk into the foyer. You see that it is a very large, theatre foyer. There is a huge portrait up on the wall with a gilded frame around it. It is seemingly a woman behind a dark veiled.
Here we go.
A dark
the third hag. The third hag
with a long sort of long hat.
What's the third hag's name? I forget the third hag's name.
Hat piece with the dark silk veil over her face. Yeah, a portrait of her. And underneath the plaque says, "Endelyn Moongrave, Dame of Unhappy Endings."
That looks like Endelyn.
Oh, Endelyn.
Yeah, it is. It's got
because he literally said it.
Endelyn.
Taking inspiration. Your bar for inspiration is so low. It's like, well done, you read a thing.
You engaged in the D&D. Around the walls of the foyer as well are posters of tragedies, and you see one sort of two-part comedy and tragedy mask, and the comedy mask is missing. Can anybody in the foyer make an investigation check if you are looking around?
I guess we're all doing it, aren't we?
Greg might not if he doesn't want to.
14 plus 3 is 15.
9 plus, what is it?
Investigation, was it?
18.
Is it perception?
15.
Oh, investigation, sorry. Alright.
That is all you notice for now. Off to one side are some bathrooms, and ahead of you are double doors into the auditorium. Obviously the stage and the backstage and all the green room and things will be that direction. There are some stairs off to your left that will lead up to the upper circle and whatnot. And there is a what do they call them? Front of house region, a front of house box where they would take tickets and things off of the foyer.
God, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Nobody is currently working, but as you enter the foyer, and it's completely seemingly abandoned, with a very gloomy kind of a look to it, because you're up in the mountains in the middle of a storm. You are now above the clouds, so you're not actually being rained on, but it's still kind of just a dreary.
And how long do we have before the performance?
It is late night. You've arrived in like the late evening, so it'll be performance tomorrow night.
Okay, cool. Tomorrow night. Okay. I imagine I've been like learning lines throughout because I was liaising a lot with the actors.
Yeah, you've been kind of going.
You have been doing rehearsals. You just not always been present.
After I got super gutted, probably not a lot. But before that had happened, we'd travelled for 2 days or something. And you were on the front of the cart with actors at the time, so you probably learned lines.
Yeah.
So where do you want to go? What part of the theatre do you want to check out?
I want to go check out. Are there any like what do you call them, like special people boxes that where like special people watch the play?
There probably would be. What do they go up into the upper circle? They're just called theatre boxes.
I just want to have a look at a few of those and scout out whether or not Endelin is going to be filling one of those boxes.
You start making your way over to the stairs, and out of a hole in the ceiling, a slat opens, and that same, or maybe an identical, puppet drops out in front of the stairs and says,
"Ah, yes, you want to see upstairs."
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
This is the way to the upper circle.
And the theatre boxes. I really, for my performance, I need to know where everybody's going to be watching from. So I'd love to see from the VIP box.
Please, make yourself at home.
And I wander up.
And I go with Lawrence and I go, Lawrence, darling, where does she normally sit when you normally perform here?
This is the first time we've been here, darling. We were invited to do a tour of the three flags.
Creepy doll thing. Where would, say, a VIP, I don't know, like maybe Endelin sit?
Oh, she has her own box.
Oh, could we see that?
I can show you.
Yes, I'd love to see that.
He turns around and he does this. As if he's walking, but he's not going anywhere because he's...
can you just point the way?
Right here.
He's stuck in
literally right here?
You walk past him onto the stairs, and then you turn around to be like, "Can you point the?" And he's gone.
He's gone.
And then you like just continue up the stairs, and there's like a corridor, and then he just pops out of a hole in the ceiling and goes,
"This one's Endelin's box."
Go. I think we just I just want the walls, floors, anything that
you walk through the door, push through a curtain.
All like not look.
All if I sat in this seat,
it's a relatively relatively large box, about 15 feet wide, 15 feet long, roughly squarish. It's got a few chairs in there and a table at the back for like concessions and snacks and things.
Yep.
And it's directly centre of the stage. You look out and you can see that it's about 40 feet up.
What? Can you plant like a trap or something? So I've got a plan. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's 40 feet up and it's right in the centre of the upper circle, the lower circle.
He's metagaming
and you can see down to a stage that has a large promenade out the front, in front of the proscenium arch, and then stage that's actually covered behind that.
Have you been following on? Yeah, I'm with you guys. Kind of coming with? Yeah. I am going to rig my bag of holding above her seat.
Quite a beautiful view, isn't it?
Oh, he needs to go away first. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so this is Endelin's box.
Oh, man.
Radio, I've got a plan. If this is her chair, guys, what we do is we rig up my bag of holding above the chair, and while the play's going on, she's distracted, she's sitting in her seat, she doesn't know it's coming, and ping! We knock the bag of holding off and it falls on her and traps her in the bag of holding. Yes, this is genius. And then we kill her and tie the bag of holding up and she'll suffocate. This is genius. And only the four of us know about this plan. No one else knows about this, so it will be secret.
Do you guys remember Mousetrap, the board game? I don't even remember all I remember is the mechanisms that made the mousetrap. I don't even remember the whole purpose of the game because I was just so focused on the mousetrap section of it and getting the mousetrap to work. I always had issues with that. An engineer, I am not.
Oh, little secret.
Nobody ever played properly. Absolutely, Maddie. Nobody ever played Mousetrap properly. They ended up just screwing around with that Mousetrap toy, and I don't even know the rules of Mousetrap. Right, you just build it, and then and then you tried to work the trap, and I don't think I ever played the actual board game. I was so focused on just the trap section, I don't even understand what the rules are of the game. You know, Monopoly, Monopoly, forget about it. Even Life, you know, there's certain board games you just know. But like Mousetrap was always just about the mousetrap. Right. Even Daft says the same. Yeah. All of us, we all agree. Nobody knew the rules of Mousetrap. We just effed with that Mousetrap.
I'm gonna rig nothing.
Well, no. So I told Adam, as Alan told him.
Yeah. Monopoly for sure.
We need
Good
to. We need
taste,
the
midlife.
process. The process isn't coming. I'm sorry. You need to go away for the acting to happen.
Yes, darling. I'm quite struggling.
Oh my God.
Like alumni.
We actors hate.
You're not a writer, are you, Meredith? You're not a writer.
We could potentially solve this.
Okay, this is awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely like and share. If you're wondering how many other episodes we've done, well, you know, because you're looking at it. And next week, we're going to do episode 100.
Yes, sir. You're not gonna hit me. Yes.
Which Maddie has told us that they're on an episode or getting ready for their 200th episode. So that means we are literally halfway through this season. Or halfway through this adventure, and I think we can catch up to him within another couple months if we really work at this. We can do this, and it's fun. For those watching, we will be having a Friday night stream on August. When did we say? It's in the community tab. August 9th. And we're thinking about doing like a Viva La Dirt League trivia show. I think we've got all of our players already, so I don't think any other players can join. But we're going to do a Viva La Dirt League trivia show, and then afterwards maybe an episode or two of Viva La Dirt League Dungeons & Dragons. So that should be a fun time for everybody who's a Viva La Dirt League fan. And, of course, we will see you like we do every week with another episode of the ASRM campaign. We are going now to start, and like I said at the beginning, the Misfits campaign, not start it, but get back into the Misfits campaign. So I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about this. I know there's a lot of people that are upset with me, but you know, I crumbled. I'm sorry that I failed those people that are like, listen to me, you're upset with me, but I'm sorry. There was too much, the allure was too strong. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I'm a weak, miserable man. Very happy about that, actually, because now I get to watch Misfits, and I might be spoiled. I might be, and if I get spoiled, it's my own fault. It's my own fault for opening Pandora's box.